to the lesson 10 of the third quarter, which is about concepts of integers. There are different kinds of numbers. First one is the natural or counting numbers, whole numbers, and then integers. So let's talk about natural or counting numbers. These numbers are the numbers that are used in counting, such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. Next are the whole numbers. This is 0 together with the counting numbers. And we have the integers. These include the positive integers, negative integers, and 0. So positive integers are numbers to the right of 0, which use the positive sign. Negative integers are the numbers to the left of 0, which uses the negative sign. Origin, or 0, is the boundary between the positive and negative integers. It is neither positive or negative. So this is the number line. So we have an arrow and we have unit lines in between. So we have 0 as our origin, and then to the right we have positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4, positive 5. To the left of 0 we have negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, and negative 5, and so on. So again, 0 is what we call the origin. And then the numbers to the right of 0 are called positive integers. Then the numbers on the left of 0 are called negative integers. So let us use the number line to answer the following questions. What integer is 2 units to the right of 0? Let us draw a number line and let us identify where is 0. That's it. We are going to move 2 units to the right. So 1, 2, and we end up at positive 2. So your answer is positive 2. How about number 2? What integer is 4 units to the left of negative 1? Again, let's draw a number line. So let us locate where is negative 1. And then 4 units to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we end up at negative 5. Your answer is negative 5. Let's have the third one. What integer is 6 units to the right of negative 1? So the number line is here. So let us find negative 1. And then let's move 6 units to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We end up at positive 5. So your answer is positive 5. How about number 4? What integer is 3 units to the left of negative 2? Let's have the number line. Let's identify where is negative 2. And let's move 3 units to the left. 1, 2, 3. We end up at negative 5. Your answer is negative 5. So let us remember the truth of our information about absolute value. So this is the distance of a number from 0 in the number line. In symbol, we're going to use 2 vertical lines and we're going to write a as an integer. So example is this one. Inside the 2 vertical lines is positive 2, and this is read as the absolute value of positive 2. How about this one? This will be read as the absolute value of negative 2. So since it says that absolute value is the distance of a number from 0 in the number line, so let's find the absolute value of these 2 given numbers. So let's have the number line. So let's locate where is positive 2 and negative 2. So from negative 2 to 0, so we have 1, 2. 2 units away from 0. For positive 2, we have 1, 2. Also 2 units away. So therefore, the absolute value of positive 2 is equal to 2. And the absolute value of negative 2 is equal to 2. Or in other words, absolute value is the number without sign. It is not negative, it is not positive. Another examples are the absolute value of positive 6 is equal to 6. The absolute value of positive 8 is equal to 8. And the absolute value of negative 15 is equal to 15. Okay, how about opposite integers? So, two numbers are opposites of each other if their distance from 0 on a number line are the same. So, examples, positive 1 and negative 1, negative 7 and positive 7, positive 15 and negative 15. As you can see, the only difference between them or among them are the sign, which is positive and negative. So, in the number line, let's have positive 1 and negative 1. So, the distance from 0 is also 1 for positive 1 and for negative 1. So, meaning to say positive 1 and negative 1 are opposite integers. Okay. So, integers are used to represent different situations. So, these are the words or phrases used for positive integers. So, we have the up, right, above, increase, gain, win, profit, deposit, forward. And these are the words or phrases used for negative integers. We have down, left, below, decrease, loss, lost, debt, withdraw, and backward. So let us give the correct integer that represents each situation. So 6 steps upward, that is positive 6. 2 units to the right is positive 2. 3 meters above sea level is positive 3. An increase of 4 pesos is positive 4. And a deposit of 200 pesos is positive 200. Let's have these examples. 8 steps backward means negative 8. 7 units to the left means negative 7. 6 feet below sea level means negative 6. A loss of 12 points is equal to negative 12. A withdrawal of 100 pesos is equal to negative 100. So let us compare integers. The integers increase from left to right on a number line. So from 0 going to the right, the value increases. From 0 going to the left, of course, the value decreases. For two different integers on a number line, the integer at the right is greater than the integer at the left. So let's compare. So let's have positive 2 is less than positive 3. Correct? How about negative 1 is less than positive 3? Okay, if there is a positive and negative, the greater one is always the positive integer. Next, positive 5 is greater than negative 5. Of course, a positive integer is greater than a negative integer. The negative 3 is less than negative 2. In the number line from 0, negative 2 is nearer to 0 than negative 3. That's why negative 3 is less than negative 2. Then 0 is greater than negative 5. And positive 4 is greater than negative 4. Negative 1 is greater than negative 1, since negative 1 is nearer from 0 comparing to negative 2. And negative 4 is less than negative 2 because negative 4 is farther from 0 comparing to negative 2. Now let's have ordering integers. So there are two ways on ordering integers. First one is the ascending, which starts from the least to greatest. And the second one is the descending, which starts from greatest to least. So let us arrange the following integers in ascending order. We start from least to the greatest ones. So let's have positive 4, positive 6, 0, negative 1, and negative 2. So in this one, the smaller integers are the negative integers. So that will be negative 2, followed by negative 1, followed by 0, and then positive 4 and positive 6. Next, How about if we have negative 5, negative 2, positive 1, positive 3, and negative 7? Again, let's start with the negative integers. The least integer here is negative 7. Then we have negative 5, then negative 2, positive 1, and positive 3. How about negative 10, negative 8, negative 22, negative 13, and negative 14? As you can see, these are all negative integers. So the least integer here is the negative with the greater number, or the greatest absolute value, which is negative 22, followed by negative 14, then negative 13, negative 10, and negative 8. Next, how about in descending order? Let's start with the greatest to the least. So we have negative 6, negative 3, positive 2, 0, and negative 1. So in this one, the greatest is of course the positive integer, which is positive 2, followed by 0, then negative 1, negative 3, and negative 6. Next, negative 48, negative 90, positive 23, negative 56, and positive 12. The greatest integer here is positive 23, followed by positive 12, then followed by negative 48, negative 56, and the least integer is negative 90. Okay, thank you for watching the video lecture for the concepts of integers. Goodbye!